themselves in trouble, turning the ball over. Hands by James, the advance pass, and the finish. Cleveland off to a great defensive start.
Head out on the highway.
Fewest points in a quarter all season for Golden State. An avalanche by the Cleveland Cavaliers. They shoot 57%. An utter domination here in the opening period. Kyrie Irving had 7. LeBron James had 9. Tristan Thompson with 9 rebounds. After 1, it's a 20-point Cleveland lead. .42 remaining. Golden State has cut a 22-point deficit to 13.
Getting it done with their energy. They get stops, they push it off in transition. Iguodala like a point guard in transition. Klay Thompson not falling in love with the three-point line, puts the ball on the floor, finishes at the cup. This good offense. Warriors, no quick hit. Warriors back in the picture, trim the lead to 8. How? Getting stopped defensively, and you will pay the price when you make mistakes defensively against this Warrior team. That's good defense against anybody else in the league. Against Steph Curry, you got to meet him up top. Next trip down, he's got a rhythm. Now you overreact. Go underneath the screen, bad defense, discipline, no communication. Great delivery from Curry to Draymond Green. Warriors continuing to fight. Back in his ball.
And Steph Curry with maybe his best quarter of the finals. Craig Sager touched upon it a little bit earlier. As Curry's been outplayed by
the risk. Him picking up a 4th foul in his first half. It's just bad basketball. Curry talked about it when we talked to him one-on-one. He's got to be smarter defensively. Steph Curry is destroyed, picks up his 3rd foul. Let's see how he got him the first one. That's a bad foul. Clearly throws down Tristan Thompson. This one you can live with. Trying to get the charge, it's called the block. And another one that you cannot live with. He's got to be smarter. Play disciplined defense. Again,
LeBron James absolutely devastating in transition. The beautiful left-hand finish, and Tristan Thompson, we saw it earlier in the game where he got a beautiful run of the floor and got rewarded one more time over the top for Tristan Thompson.
ESPN's coverage of the NBA Finals
is 16. The Cleveland Cavaliers trying to become the first team in the history of the NBA Finals to overcome a 3-1 deficit. They won Game 5 on the road, and they lead by 16 here in Game 6. We've got the American Express halftime coming up after these messages. 2 quarters complete. It's 59-43. Final home game of the season. Even things up and force a Game 7. Tonight's first half stats brought to you by Kia. 16-point lead right now for the Cavaliers. And look at the disparity in shooting. It was 22 at one point. They cut it to 8, but now back to a comfortable 16. And those the numbers from the first 2 quarters here in Game 6. Every time the Cavaliers respond.
Here's what I'm talking about. The solid screen and roll, the dive to the cup, forcing the Warriors defense to collapse. Catches Draymond Green trying to help. Gotta love the pass in the corner.
Tristan Thompson and his effort has been a huge factor tonight. Running the floor and finishing. Over and over. 4 for 4 from the floor. 13 big rebounds. Working and outworking the front line of the Warriors. Finishing it off with a beautiful pass to the cutting LeBron James. His energy is infectious and it's passionate.
Crowd going crazy. J.R. Smith in transition, recognizing the locomotive running down the middle of the floor is not how you drive, it's how you arrive. Mama, there goes that man.
ESPN's coverage of the NBA Finals on ABC.
LeBron James with another spectacular night. Sorry. getting to the rim at will with a variety of finishes. And this one is the cherry on the top of the sundae, Mark Jackson. It's not how you drive, it's how you arrive.
Breach. I don't like cherries on top of sundae. Go, and the third quarter comes to an end. 10 straight points from Golden State. They trailed by as many as 24 here in the third. But Klay Thompson came alive with 15 of his 22 in the period, knocking down three-pointers. And they've got it to single digits. It's a 9-point game as we head to the fourth, as this presentation of the finals continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
This great offensive talent had a rhythm and make him be a passer. Good denial by Thompson and great trap by Thompson and Bereshak.
Time to experience the 360-degree replay from Intel. Mark.
And it's Tristan Thompson. Look at him working the offensive boards. And how about LeBron James? 2 steps outside of the three-point line. Does not stand around. Dives to the cup. Slash to the hoop. Great pass by Thompson. The big-time finish.
Tonight, if there is a Game 7, we'll have it for you on ABC. Coverage begins NBA Countdown at 7:30. Tip-off shortly after 8 Eastern. Well, there's still 7 minutes remaining here in Game 6, but Cavs up 11.
The Warriors were outraged by this no call, but it's great officiating. Steph Curry sticks his right leg out to draw contact, and they did not bite. Jason Phillips right on top of the right no call. Hey, listen, it's hard because these guys, these players know how to try to trick an official. To not bite on that?
The decision-making on the offensive end. Recognizing who is defending, where the help is coming from. Little lob pass in the air. A thing of beauty. And Thompson does the rest.
ESPN's coverage of the NBA Finals on ABC. Brought to you by the 2016 Honda CR-V. From our best thinking at Honda. And Fitbit. Find yours at Fitbit.com.
Play, and we are all witnesses. J.R. Smith with the lob in transition. The finish by James. Continue to make plays offensively. We saw previously where Andre Iguodala had his number. It was stripped early in the series. Instead, shields it, protects it, fades away, knocks down the shot, and getting it done defensively against Curry. The block shot, that's not enough. The stare down, the talking, letting him know, energizing his team.